So this is the episode number. Wait.
Are we starting already? I thought we had 3 minutes.
No, but let's slate it already. It's the beginning.
Okay, sure. Okay, so this is January 26, 2016, Season 1, Episode 1.
No, it's Season 2, Episode 1. And we're going to slate.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go. We have 1 minute. So that was to be just to get this official slating done, and then we'll step out and start the show.
Okay.
And it'll edit, but we'll always have this little
I was
section.
feeling so smart.
That's funny. We were on. We could do it again. Take 2. Okay, here we go.
Okay, we should take 2.
Well, all right. It's just started. This is the official. So, go ahead. Call it the date.
January 26, 2016, Season 2, Episode 1.
Excellent. And we're slating. Again. Whoops.
We will not be deterred.
How did that happen? If they only had the little push button thing, then there
That's
was
right.
a long.
It's just they have to watch just to.
You've subscribed and now you're stuck with us. It's basically stalking now because we're going to come to you.
Yeah. So if we must, this is Yapping with Teri and Dave.
I'm Dave.
Yeah, and we are Season 2. This is the first episode of
Ta-da.
Season 2. Yeah. And what is that thing that's on the screen?
Episode 1. Oh my God. He's so stupid. Are we going to have to restart that?
No, let's just keep going.
I hope he doesn't interrupt.
That's modern technology.
Text, emoticons.
Oh, anyway, so thank you so much for joining us. Our mission for last season was to develop a podcast, even though all of the Season 1 episodes are available on my YouTube channel, Teri Edmonds.
As webcasts.
As a webcast or videos on YouTube. Anyway, so now our challenge was to develop a podcast. And he did, but I get to claim it because I'm his partner. Your business partner.
A little P. A little tiny P. Small amount of P.
So it's very exciting, and we are officially a podcast. That was like our summer break, and it's official now, and it's super sassy.
You can go to yappingpodcast.com, and there you'll find the first 3 episodes, last year's episodes, audio tracks and videos as well. Mm-hmm. But the audio is there for your listening pleasure.
So I have a question. Ultimately, we shoot about an hour worth of film. We have the pre-green room and the post-green room, and we had thought about making the podcast the entire hour. Right now, it's only the audio of the show that is available on the podcast, correct? It's 20 some odd minutes now, currently.
Oh, right. It's only the actual video cast, the actual YouTube 20 minutes. There's the green room on either end of the episodes.
That's right.
Where all the mayhem happens.
Right, it does, kind of.
And
this
we are
is just
going to actually...
the most together we can get.
We're going to try and put those out as audio. But at the moment, you can listen to us over and over again.
Yeah, which takes me to the question, we were going to talk about this. I'm going to go into Tech Talk.
Don't point, because now I don't know where it is. It's true. You pointed, and now I'm like, wait, what? Huh? I don't remember now. See, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Good grief, amateurs. We rehearsed this.
So anyway, I think it's a good question is what is officially a podcast,
right?
Because people have asked and to clarify.
Well, and we interchangeably use podcasts and video, and called our video channel, our program on Teri's channel. We called that a podcast sometimes, and then we didn't, and then we bickered about what a podcast was. So anyway, so this time I'm going to just read Google's
official definition for all you tech geeks out there. You'll know now.
A digital audio file made available on the internet for downloading to a computer or portable media player, typically available as a series, new installments of which can be received by subscribers automatically.
Ooh. Which says subscribe to our channel, subscribe to the podcast, and you'll get them downloaded quickly.
The audio part of those, and we'll eventually make the video, podcastable, because now there's,
What's the difference of having a podcastable video if I have them on
there's
YouTube?
a term for it. That would be like a
webcast?
Video. No, it's different. But the pod is specifically the audio. But you can also get video podcasting, but I forget what they might. There's probably some like vodcasts.
Get on that, would you? Have your team
anyway,
fit those.
Now we've talked about it too long. So you said, don't talk about it too long, and now you're drag it out.
No, that was very informative. Okay, so the other question for the podcast that I have is, who's our demographic? I'm curious.
Who are you?
Most of my YouTube demographic is 60% men.
On your
YouTube channel, where you can see these video and audio.
See what else though? But what is your channel? What is your life about?
What? Wait.
Your other videos are about shoes and
yes, and repair.
And don't you think that's partly why you have that demographic?
It could be, but that is the demographic for where this has been streamed. It's been through my YouTube channel. So we know that for a fact.
I was just trying to associate it with content instead of just this.
And it could very well be
a bunch of men watching you do what? Like, that's what you're telling us, and I'm like trying to figure out what they're watching you do.
I see.
What kind of channel are you? Hey, I'm a good person, Teri. I don't need to be in your little red light district of the internet, selling your little 60% to the who knows God what.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh, I'm going to regret ever saying that.
How many of them are what? And why?
Okay, fine. Let's go to the happy place, because I need a happy place.
Oh my God.
Oh,
isn't that better?
It is so much better.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
like that breath you made me take before the show.
You really can't be angry with you after that. Although it's,
here we go. I'll show you.
Bubbling. Yeah, set me up.
Oh, so funny. Okay, so for my happy place, I would say that I have been enjoying doing Louise Hay nighttime meditations. They're about 27 minutes long, and you can put your headset on, and it puts me to sleep. And it says all these positive things, and it's fabulous.
I love knowing that it puts you to sleep.
Oh, she says that too. She's like, just fall asleep. It's okay, because the subconscious is still picking up the message, and they're all nice messages. Be nice to people.
Can you not?
Be extra tolerant.
That's what.
I noticed the other videos every time I did this, I meant him.
Well, intolerance
but
is
now I'm
a
gonna make sure.
poison sound, yes. I don't mind that you have to learn to be tolerant of me. Fuck yeah.
It's made it a lot easier.
At the least, be tolerant of me.
And hiking's also been nice. I've been getting out in the fresh air and hiking.
And that helps you in what manner?
All kinds.
That's it.
Fresh air, the adventure, new trails, carving new trails.
What do you think it does for your brain?
Oh, I think it makes me focus on the moment. I don't think about business. It's like surfing. When you're out surfing, you kind of forget everything else. You're just in the moment.
And what do you eat?
Except when you're hoping your ankle doesn't break. I'm still in the moment.
Do you find yourself like in a perpetual hoping? I hope my ankle doesn't break. I hope my ankle doesn't break. I hope my ankle doesn't break.
Totally.
That'd be an
I should
awful
just
way.
wrap sticks around my
That'd be
legs.
an awful way to have.
No, that won't happen.
Hiking's
I'm getting
nice,
myself some new Danner boots. I'm going to try them.
Yeah.
Some really cute girl.
Good grief.
And I've decided that the look I'm going to go for is, because I have fairly fair skin, I'm going to go for the light colored desert rat boot that they make. It's for people in the desert. So it doesn't have a lot of ankle support, but it's lightweight. It makes the legs look longer.
So this is like a Danner commercial. Here's a maybe there's a
But it makes sense.
here's the commercial sound effect. Right, commercial for Danner.
Oh, hello! This
Danner's
is your
here.
local.
This is our brand of the week.
So there we go. So we got fashion and utility.
Do you carry women's Danner boots?
I do now.
Oh, suddenly. At least a pair.
Yeah.
At least one
by the time
pair.
this is edited.
There'll be one pair of dinner boots.
I might be wearing
somewhere.
them, but anyway, so.
Awesome, anyway.
Yeah, so that's
good
kind of
mention there. All right, what's our next topic?
Yeah, good.
Area.
So, pop culture.
Pop culture? That must be... Oh,
You're
interesting.
doing so much better.
Absolutely.
The summer break was good for you.
That wasn't a break. I had the flu. I had everything.
You had to work on the podcast the whole time.
And
I got to take a break.
Right, I did stuff. What did you do? You learned to hike.
Yeah, I did. You know, the stronger I am, the stronger I can be for everybody else.
Well, I'll make you prove that's true. I said that right, I think.
Yeah. Teri, carry all the camera gear up the
hill.
hill.
Oh, you did. Hey, by the way, you carried that whole bag of
that's true.
want-me-nots over there, so excellent.
Okay, so pop culture you were going to talk about.
You know what? I know he's made way too much money already with Jerry Seinfeld on Crackle. Crackle is its own app. You get it on your iPad. I don't know where else, and you can watch TV programs, including new stuff that's made specifically for this app channel, Crackle. And Jerry Seinfeld has a show on there called, and I hope I get it right, Driving in Cars with Comedians Getting Coffee or something like that. Or in cars, and he's interviewed all sorts of comedians and even Obama. He picks a car that he thinks represents them, and they drive around in it. So it's kind of a car show, but it's really about them.
So is Obama a limousine?
No, and so all these different comedians had different cars from all over the world that he thought represented their personality or their thing. And then he'd take them and go get coffee. They're like 15, 20 minutes long, and they're very interesting about comedy and, succeeding and being wealthy and still having the challenges of, just being artists or whatever. I mean, just a whole range of stuff.
I'll just watch that.
They're
That
very
sounds
cool.
interesting.
And they're free. You can watch them.
I love
for free.
it.
So that's my plug.
I like that. I might try that.
Crackle. Yeah, easy. Anyway,
that's just the
that's
sound
my
the
pop
wind
culture.
makes when it comes from your side of the table to mine. You know what?
I
know.
That was very poetic. How did you do that? You should drink more.
Stop it.
That was very interesting. I can't wait to hear that back.
Okay.
Anyway?
Okay, the next one was, depending on how much time we had left. Wow, that's a lot of time.
I know. I told you we had to slow down while we were cooking.
Well, then I will say to give an update on my YouTube channel if you haven't already watched it.
Oh.
Is
Wait, so is there something?
YouTube.
Okay. I don't think that belongs,
I thought
but
it was
we'll
really
take
fit.
it.
You're such a tube.
Let's see, what about that?
That's smart business.
Wow, yeah, that was kind of busy.
We have one, but I think we bypassed it with the text talk.
That'd be funny.
No.
Anyway, so...
What was it? Where are we?
Fletcher Tovar. I finally got to interview Fletcher Tovar. I've been talking about it since forever. And I did it right here. I changed the setting for her. And I made a cocktail for her, a non-alcoholic cocktail. And it's all in the video.
Oh, this was going to be part of our exit conversation.
Well, no, this was one of those things that if we ran out of time...
Well, we didn't run out of time. But no, it was the thing we were actually going to end on, which is our new segments, including interviewing people, and that you recently interviewed. See, I do this for a living.
Right.
This part I do for a living, actually, even though people never pay me for it, and I do it anyway.
Yeah, you're good at it. I joke, but you are fabulous at it.
In spite of
Lucky.
whatever, I somehow am able to keep that part kind of on
Point.
That's the sound of synchronization, people. So, Fletcher, tell me.
Yeah, so Fletcher was sparkly and glamorous, and the lighting was really easy.
Who is she again?
So, she is Miss Hawaii 2015, and her term ends in April. And so I was able to do this interview with her. It was really great. And
You did you talk about this on the show? That one of the connections you have is that you actually rhinestone her. She hurt
2
her
days
ankle.
before.
Don't kill the story.
Right, but she broke her leg right before running for Miss America, and I helped her with it. And it just ended up creating this thing. She went and competed anyway. We sparkled up her cast. It's all in the video.
Anyway, check it out. Because
Check it out.
Don't give it all away. Because
Stop asking me all
who knows
about
what
it.
happened. I mean, I can't believe that the brawl was amazing.
The mud wrestling.
The mud wrestling segment over that boot.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, was that part of your video or part of Miss America? Stay tuned. Go watch. Who knows? Anyway, we still have another 6 minutes. We've got to have something to talk about.
Yeah, so, okay, so we were talking about relationships.
Oh, wait, so here's... Oh, we were supposed to do this. Let's do it again. Remember? We're going to do the fawning part. Oh, and we also rehearsed that I would do the you're the optimistic and I'm the realist.
Oh, right.
Kind of thing. But then...
You know, people probably just translated your normal behavior into that.
Okay, so relationships.
Hey, man, if you're going to make videos, this is what you got to do.
This was the leftover topic because we were going to talk about something downtrodden.
No, not downtrodden, but there were other questions about some relationships. Are we going to talk about relationships?
It was downtrodden.
So it's about my comments, and recently has been experiences, knowing yourself. The more you know yourself,
that has been
it's just been so important. And Fletcher and I talk about it too.
What does that mean, knowing yourself?
It means being really cool with yourself and feeling where you feel comfortable.
Does that mean being stubborn?
No, I think knowing yourself actually makes you more of a contributor to society and more willing to work with others because you're coming from a place of you're more calm, you're more win-win, those kinds of things. Knowing yourself, you're able to take away some defenses, but you're also able to make better choices for yourself. For me, when it comes to men, I think it's important to learning how important it is. Really get a handle on it. And
that they know who they are. I think that was a big part of who I talked about.
Yeah.
I think it was. That both parties have a clearer sense of themselves. But yeah, the stubborn part doesn't work for me. Like, you really need to know yourself and evolve.
That's it,
like,
exactly.
You know, we physically are changing all the time, and knowing who you are while you go through those changes, whether that's every day or getting into your next birthday, you still are the same person.
Yeah.
Ultimately. I think that's the magic.
This is very personal, but true to topic. And it is that, the other day was like, I love my skin. I love everything about my skin. I love my whatever. I just was like so content with myself that I just felt totally secure, and not in a stuck up way. It was more like I'm just super comfortable about myself, and I'm okay with everything about myself and how I'm aging and I'm gonna age. And I think that's the first step. Or we do that, then it doesn't matter.
It may not be the first step.
What would be the first step?
I'm not sure. Everybody's first step might be different. But if your goal is to be comfortable in your skin, that's a hard first step. There's a lot of steps before that moment of getting comfortable in your own skin.
But to me, I think things like getting a good night's sleep, having certain daily routines, just hold to them, because it makes me.
Don't you bathe in like macaque breast milk? Isn't that one of your routines?
How'd you know? Had it shipped in specially. Anyway,
I've seen that farm of macaques next door.
Did you notice your nice napkins and how well pressed? How pressed these were?
They are very pressed. They're like a sailor on the table. It's like there's two sailors wiping your face.
Extra special for you.
I have a sailor wiping my face.
Don't get it dirty. I'm going to reuse it.
It's actually really rough. It's like removing. No wonder your skin looks so good.
So funny.
Well, people have what to look forward to. We were going to do a new segment. There'll be new segments coming along. It doesn't sound like we did one.
Well, we have people who are going to be on the show.
We're going to do interviews. Hopefully, that's in the works.
the camera a little bit more.
Oh, sorry. And so we're starting to introduce at some point this season.
I got distracted. I realized if you followed that order, are there any other orders I could give you? Like a puppet?
Sit up. Oh, no, but I knew you were right. See, it's different. Or it's not the order that's followed. It's the pono that's followed. It's
right.
The correctness.
Right.
It's
correct.
Were you right or were you correct about that assertion?
And are you saying I was correct about that?
Say
it on video that I was correct, and then I'm going to dub it in. You were correct. You were correct.
You work. I'm sorry. We're out of time.